Yeah, welcome back to my class again today. In the last class, we did encapsulation. So we actually completed the 4 principles of object-oriented programming, where we talked about inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. So today we want to look at interface. What is an interface? Interface is just like abstraction, but the only difference between an interface and abstraction is that all the methods inside an interface are all abstract method. Whereas in an abstract class, you probably will have concrete method. That is method that you can call, right, in an abstract class. But in an interface, all the method are all abstract method. Now, what then is an interface? An interface is a full template, like a contract, a contract of an employee with the employer. That is an interface. All you are going to do is your job will be based on the contract that has been given to you. So, like the constitution of a country, that is purely an interface, right? The way a contract between two people, that is what an interface is. So, we are going to write a program, and then we are going to see that all the methods of an interface are all abstract. And then we'll now write a class, a concrete class, that is going to implement that interface. So without wasting much time, let's get right into it. So what we want to do today is interface. Right? So this is it. So the same thing that we did for the abstract class, where we had to import the ABC class from the ABC module, and then the abstract method from the ABC module too. That is exactly what we are going to do here. So from the ABC module, import ABC class and abstract method. Right? So this is what you are going to do. Then we'll now create class man that is going to inherit this ABC class. Okay, now we are going to create abstract method. So this man, what do we expect man to do? Man can eat, right? And man can speak. So we'll now define the abstract method constructor, decorator, right? It's just more or less like an abstract class, but this is an interface. Now we have define, right? Then we will say eat. Now inside this, we just create the pass. Nothing is going to be, there's nobody to implement. Then another method, abstract method, right? Then in this one, we will define speak, right? And then inside it again, we will say pass, right? So we've created a class, the class man. Let's follow the process. We created the class man, and then we have created two methods inside this class. So the first abstract method, which is it, and then inside it there is nobody to implement. So you just put the pass statement. I told you this is a placeholder, meaning there is a code expected, but since it's an abstract method, there's no need implementing anything because it's not going to implement. So you are just putting this pass here as a placeholder. Then you have another abstract method again, which is what? Speak. and inside it again, you have a placeholder. So now I'm going to create a class that is going to implement this. And then that class, I will say class. Then I will say mail, right? And then this man will be the parent class. Now inside this class, I am going to create my init method. I'll say define double underscore init double underscore self, and then I will expect a parameter name, right? Then I'll come in and I'll say self dot name, which is the attribute of the object that I will instantiate for this class. I'll assign name to it. Now, in this class, I will have to what? Implement these two methods. So the space is no longer enough. So I'm just going to come here. This is what I will do from here, because you might not be able to see it. So I will do this. All right. So I'm just going to continue. Right? So what should be here is what I'm bringing to this place for you to see. Okay, so this method, these two methods now, I'm going to implement them inside this class. So this first one, I will say define, right? Which is what? Define it, right? Self. Then inside it, I will write print, and I will just put here Adam it. Adam can eat. Just because of the space, that's why I'm doing this. Adam can eat. Then I'll come here, I'll say define, speak, right? Self, and then inside it, I will say print. I can, if I don't want to write this name like this, right? I can use my format string. I can use my format string, and then I will do this, and then I will say self dot name, right? I will close this. Then I will say can speak. Then I will close this back and I will close this. Okay, because of the space, that is why I'm doing this. So now I have created the two methods, which is this it and the speak, which are inside this the parent class, which is actually the interface. Now I have created these two to implement them. Now I'm going to create an object, right? I'm going to create an object for this mail. So the object I'm going to create will be what? Adam. Then I will call this mail, the constructor, and I will supply one parameter to it, which is what? Adam. Now I've instantiated an object for this mail class, not this one, not this man, but for mail. So, and it's Adam. So I've given this first parameter to it. So this Adam will be given to what? Adam will be given to self, and then this Adam will be given to self, this Adam will be given to name, then it will go in and it will save it here. So now I can now use this Adam to call this method and to call this method. So I can say Adam dot it, and then I will say Adam dot speak. So when I execute this script, this one is going to print Adam.it will print out this one. While this one will print out We'll also print out Adam can speak. This one will print out Adam can speak. Adam can speak. Right? That is what to print out because of this. It's going to access this because of this my format string. So this is going to access the name. That is the value that is inside this attribute. And then to bring it out and say Adam can speak. Why this one will just print out Adam can speak directly. So that is what an interface is. So let's go to the PyCharm and let me demonstrate this for you to see. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to click on the like button. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, do not forget to subscribe. If you are not following me on my Facebook page, don't hesitate to do so. Also help to share the video so that more people will see it and subscribe and follow. So let's go to the PyCharm. Okay, so these are PyCharm. Now let's create an interface module. So we'll call it interface, right? .py. Okay, so now we are going to create our class. But before we do that, we have to import the ABC module from ABC, import ABC and the abstract method, right? As you can see, it's already showing you abstract method. Then class man that is going to inherit the ABC class, and then inside it we are going to have the first abstract method. So using the abstract method abstract method decorator. So abstract, no, lowercase, abstract method decorator. Then we say define. The first one was it, and then inside it we'll just use the pass statement. Then we'll create another abstract class method decorator again. Then we'll say define. Then we'll say speak, and then inside it we'll say pass. Now, so we've created two abstract methods. Now we are going to create a child class that is going to implement this method. So here now we say class male, right? And it's going to inherit man. And then inside it now we are going to use our init method, def $_init. So we are going to give another parameter name. Then we'll come here and we'll say self dot name. We assign name to it. Now we create each of these methods, this it. So we say def it, and then inside it we can now say print. Now, like I showed you in the second one, I can now call my format string, right? And then do this. Inside it, I will do my square bracket. So here now I can say self dot name. So any name that I supply, whatever the value of that attribute is, will be here. Then I can say is allowed, or we can just say can eat in the garden, right? Then the other method, def speak, and then we are going to implement it, print. We repeat the same thing again using our format string. and then the curly bracket, then self dot name. So whatever the name is will now be used. Can speak to the animals, right? So we'll do that. Now we've created our interface. So this is the interface, right? This one. Now we've created a class that is going to inherit that interface. So we have these two methods that are going to override. This one will override this, and this one will override this. So any object that any class that is created, any child class that is created for the base class must implement the two abstract method. That is the rule. So now we are going to instantiate this male. So we are going to instantiate it by saying, let's say Adam in lowercase, then male, and then we'll supply Adam to it. So now I can now say Adam dot, I'm using it to call this first method it. Then the second one, I will say Adam dot speak method. All right, so when I execute this, the first one will print out Adam can eat in the garden. The second one will print out Adam can speak to the animals. So I'm going to run this. So you see, Adam can eat in the garden and Adam can speak to the animals. That is what it is. So every child class that is created must implement these two methods. So this becomes an interface, a template for any child class that is created. Any child class that is created must have these two behaviors in them. That is what an interface does. So if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to click on the like button. So till we see in the next video, bye-bye.